Hello, everyone. In this video, we will continue to introduce strings. In the preceding video, we introduced how to read strings or entire line of strings. How do you read a character? To read a character, you just read a string, and this string contains a single character. So you get the first character from the string. This is the code here. You're going to use this input from system.in, prompt user for a character. So now you use input.nextLine to get the string here. So now use this s dot shall at 0. This returns a single character from the string s. How do you compare strings? The string class has many methods for comparing strings. You can use the equals method to test if two strings are equal. Look at this now. String 1 dot equals string 2. So these two strings have the same contents. Now please don't use the equality checking operator for comparing two objects. Using this operator, that means there's two objects. This is because we know string variable is a reference variable, reference to the objects. So this means there's two variables refer to the same object, if this using equality check operator. So here we just wanted to test if this is two string objects, they have the same contents. So you have to use the equals method. So please remember from now on, don't use the equality checking operator for strings. Use the equals method for testing if two strings are equal. Now you can use this method here, equals ignore case. This returns true if this string is equal to string s1. It is case insensitive. So let's look at the example here. So I'm going to write this is s2 is welcome to Java. And now we're going to write this s dot equals s2. And we're going to write another one is equals ignore case. And let's run this program now. And you can see the first one equals is false. The second one is true because ignore the case, both are the same. The equals method returns a Boolean value, true or false. Another method you can use is compare to or compare to ignore case. Now this method returns an int value greater than 0, equals to 0, or less than 0, indicating whether the string is greater than, equal to, or less than s1. Now if you use compare to s2 and compare to ignore case. Now, this is S dot compare S2. And you're going to compare W with W, they are the same. Now, E lowercase is greater than E uppercase. So this will return a positive value. So this is going to be, it's going to be greater than 0. So exactly what is the positive value? It's in most cases, it's not important. So this is, and if you use compare to equal ignore case, and this will be 0 because they are the same, ignore the case. So let's run this, and you're gonna see it's a positive value, and this is 0. The method here starts with, ends with. Starts with returns true. If this string starts with the specified prefix, so let's look this S starts with well, this is going to be true. S starts with XY, it's going to be false. So look, this is starts with. Same as ends with is to test if the string ends with another string. Contains, to test if a string contains a substring. So here, is this true? Contains, yes, that is true. Is this true? Contains Java, that is also true. And it contains this wood too, that is true, contains. So that is contains. Here's an example. Gives a program that prompts the user to enter 2 cities and displays them in alphabetic order. So you have to compare the two. It's not just equal, not equal. So you have to compare, you have to use compare. So here, look, I'm going to have this using the next line to get this input here. This is the prompt user input dot next line. And this is city 1 dot compared to city 2. So if city 1 dot equals city, compares to city 2 is less than or equal to 0, and this is the alphabetic order, is city 1 and city 2. Else, and this city 2 is less than city 1, so you put this in reverse display here. All right, so let's look at the next one here is how do you obtain substrings? Here is the substring method. It returns a substring from this string. For example, we have this message, welcome to Java, message.substring starting from index 0 up to index before 11. So that's 10. So here is you look at 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is the substring. And this plus HTML. So the result is welcome to HTML. And here is the figure 4.2. So look at the substring I have here. So what is the substring 2.8? So here from 2 up to before 8 is 7, 227. So that is here, is this right here. Another substring here, this substring has two arguments, begin index and this end index. Right here, this substring has only the begin index, then that means all the way to the end, starting from this index. So here, starting from 2, so all the way to 14 right here. So this is what you have. And this is message dot last index of WE. So this is WE here. And last index of, so what is this last index of? The last index of it is to get the index. First, we're going to match WE here. And the index is 0. So that is going to be 0. So let's look at a CO. So I'm going to change this to CO. Last index, this is the index of, this is last index of. Index of is, what is the index of here? Is this is going to be 3. And what is the index of this T? So this is going to be 8 right here. Last index of is going the other way. So going the other way, so look, I have this J, there's only one J, so there's no difference. I'm going to look from the last index of is A. So look at the A here. So this is going to be 14 because they're going the other way. So now if you index of A, it's going to be this way from left to right. That's going to be giving you 12. Index of starting from 4. So let's see, we have this E right here. So this is E. E. If you start from 0, so this is going to be 1. If you're going to start from 4 right here, so this is going to be 6 right here. So this is starting from where? The same here, last index of is starting, where you're going to start. So for this A, if you start from 14, so that's going to be this 14. If you're going to start from 13, and it's going to be 12. So this is the method, substring, index of, and last index of. How do you convert between strings and numbers? To convert a string, numeric string into a number, you can use the parseInt method from the integer class, integer.parseInt. To pass a double value, you use double.parseDouble and with a double string. For example, here the double string is 123.45. So this will get the double value, 123.45. To convert a number to string, you can just simply use plus with an empty string to convert the number into a string. that's all for the strings. I think that's all. This is everything here covered for the strings. And we can do one exercise here. It is this, which method passes a string S to an int value? Integer, now look at the case sensitive, it has to be integer. Every class, the naming convention helps us to understand which one is the correct one. This is the uppercase I integer dot pass int. So the spelling here, pass int, that is correct. So this is the correct answer. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you on the next video.